Thank you guys for coming back to watch a YouTube video of mine. I am currently using a new editor, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. But I wanted to start off by showing you guys my shoulder press, and I had to switch my grip up. I was actually holding the bar more on top of my thumbs. I'll put this picture in the corner so you can see. And that really just helped me move the weight more efficiently. My wrist wasn't as broken and it felt a lot better. It's a little bit awkward, but once you get the hang of it, it started to feel much more normal, honestly, than holding the bar more in the palm and not so much on the top of my thumb in my palm. My rep scheme for this was, I believe I was going for a heavy 5, and that was with the new technique. So overall, I actually felt pretty strong with my overhead press, and that's not a very strong movement for me. It always has felt pretty awkward. So here I have, what is this, 45, 55, 65, 75 pounds, and I think I got it for 5. And I believe that I did that for 3 sets. So I'm actually pretty stoked about that. I then moved into just dumbbell bench flat, and this movement honestly felt pretty weak for me today. I usually can use the 50s for about like 8 to 10, and I only had I think those were 40s or 45s, and I was only getting about 6 to 8 reps, struggling pretty hard, as you can see. I believe that was mostly just because I had overhead pressed and I didn't hit them fresh, but that is fine by me because my main goal is to really grow my shoulders more so than my chest. Although I do want to have a strong chest, and having a chest makes your shoulders look fuller because of your front delts and your chest, they kind of go right in together. But I definitely want to build more three-dimensional. I am actually about to fail here, but I just want to show you guys that whenever I bring the weights down, I let go when they're halfway down. I don't pull them all the way down to the ground because that really will pull on your chest and your front delts, and it's just dangerous. So after that, I moved into seated shoulder press with the dumbbells, and these are some of my favorite. I honestly prefer doing them with a dumbbell more than I do a barbell, just because I tend to feel it more, but that's kind of usually how it works when you do a movement where you have more freedom, like with a dumbbell versus using a barbell. And then next I did seated side lateral raises. Whenever I do these, I want to try and keep my wrists straight and bring them up, and I have a little bit of a bend in my elbows, and that's so I don't use as much trap. And then over here I'm doing rear delt flies with the dumbbells. I have to go pretty light and mostly just focus on trying to feel the muscle. And I put a little picture here so you can actually see the muscle, because that personally helps me when I'm doing the movement. Then I did some front lateral raises with more like a supinated grip and holding the dumbbell versus like a camber bar or a normal bar. And you will recruit some chest while you're doing this. That's why I had that diagram up there to show you. But you want to try and stay as upright as possible. You can use some body English to help get the weight up, but you do want to try and stay rather upright.